I don't really know where to start this. Um, I guess I could start off by saying that what the recent severe weather in the Midwest has really got me thinking lately. Um, Not necessarily about the safety of myself and my family, and of course those around me in general, but more or less the aspect of life and death. Um, I've heard this growing up my entire life, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard it too, that there are two things that are inevitable in life, and that's taxes and death. Death is an inevitability. I try my best not to think about it as much as I possibly can, but I have my moments where I catch myself thinking about it, and not necessarily the how and the what and when, but just it makes me think about where I am in my life. Right now, I'm 21 years old, getting ready to graduate college here in a few weeks. I have so many amazing people in my life, just too many to actually name, mostly my family. Um, and it kind of makes me ask myself if I took advantage of the life that I've been given. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really taking advantage of my life. Not necessarily in a bad way, but doing everything that I've set out to do, or at least attempting it. If I attempt and fail, it's a learning experience for me. It helps me grow and plan better depending on the situation. But I am one of those people that see death as an inevitability, and I try my best not to think about it, like I just said a couple minutes ago. Um, I don't know. That's really my biggest fear. Not death itself. Okay, let me clear that up. Death itself is not my fear. It's wasting my life. I don't. How can I put this? I don't want to be the kind of person that sits in a cubicle 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and wonder what the world outside this cubicle is like. I don't want my life to become that. I would like to use something like that as a stepping stone to get to my greater goal, but not my rock. Now, I know people have used that phrase, you're my rock and stuff like that. I don't want some kind of cubicle job to be my rock. And I don't want to work that kind of job where I'm complaining about it 7 out of the 8 hours a day, the 5 days a week, 39 out of 40, whatever the mathematics add up to for that. And honestly, that's really the one thing I'm worried about. I don't try to think much about the future or the past. I try my best to live into the moment. But sometimes I catch myself looking back or looking forward, kind of wondering, what if this didn't happen? Or what if things went differently for me in that situation? Or looking ahead as in, I wonder what will happen if this happens. or that happens. Mark Twain, of course, famous writer, wrote the poem "The Road Less Traveled." If and again, I haven't had a composition or English class in a while, so go ahead and comment down below to see if, just to make sure that I'm accurate or not. But the road less traveled is something I try my best to live by not taking the more conventional route with things. Sometimes I like to take the scenic route. That can be quite literally or metaphorically. I try to incorporate both into my life, but it's a difficult thing to try and grasp at the fact that one day we'll all be no more. Here we are, June 1st, 2013, and I mean, where are we at in our lives? You know, possibly on the brink of nuclear war with Pakistan, Iran, North Korea. I mean, anything can happen at any point in time, and I know that I'm stating the obvious when I say that, but it's true. So I do pose a question. Death is inevitable. Are you happy with your life at this very moment in time? Because all that could be taken away at the drop of a dime. So I ask you again, are you happy with your life thus far?